It is technically midnight, so it is audition day. Yay! This is the new season for the theater, the first show in their new season, which is very exciting. It is a Midsummer Night's Dream. We have auditions, technically, today, starting at 6:30. Aspen and I are both in the 6:30 to 7:30 slot, and I have realized that my printer is not printing. I think they will have copies of the monologues. We can choose a maximum of 2. My main role that I'm really crossing my fingers for is Hermia. I'm also open to Helena and Puck as well. They do not have to be memorized at all. I am familiar with both of them. I've gone through both of them. I'm gonna sleep and I have work tomorrow, technically today, and I'm excited. I actually did makeup for this audition. I'll be honest, I don't typically do that. This is the fit, black dress, simple. I am leaving here at 6, so in just under 15 minutes. I am very nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. We're going in the order that we arrive in, so we will basically just, and then after we audition, like, we're done. Like, we're not kept for anything, so we have a plan. We're gonna go get ice cream and then come back here and watch Teen Wolf together so we can keep our minds off of the fact that we will be awaiting potentially callback information. Update from us. We are watching Teen Wolf. We got ice cream from Culver's as a we did it. Auditions go, the last slot is from 9:30 to 10:30. So they had us go in the order that people signed up for. I happened to be first, Aspen was second. Came out, did my stuff, and when I came out, Aspen was about to go in, and as she was going in, the person running the auditions came back to me and said, hey, they're actually asking if you can stay to read for Puck. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, yeah, sure. So grab the thing. Aspen comes out of her audition. They asked her to do the same thing. So then we're both looking over Puck stuff because we both indicated that Puck was a role that we were interested in. So we're reading over our stuff as the other people are going. So we were there until basically 7:30. So the second group, basically all of the second group was already there. So that group was definitely full.
Yes.
I went in and read for Puck, got a redirection. Aspen went in, read for Puck, got a redirection, and then we both were released. So now we're here, and now we're waiting because callback information will come out late tonight, and it should be, they said that we would be told yay or nay. I'm hoping Toothless will give us good energy.
Good vibes.
Yay. No one has anything yet. I'm gonna get ready for bed because I'm tired, and if I do get a call back, I have to wake up at 8 to start work tomorrow because it would be a hectic day. Okay, I was asleep and I woke up to text messages because I asked Aspen and other friends to text me when they heard back. So I woke up to text messages and I found out I am called back for Hermia. Woohoo! I'm so excited. And Aspen got called back for Helena. Good morning. Yes, very, very exciting about the callback. It does make today very hectic. Also, my third eye, love that. I am starting work at 8, because I also have a doctor's appointment that kind of popped up last minute. I'm starting work at 8, working from like 8 to 10, 8 to 10:15, then heading to my, doctor's appointment, come back home, continue working. Basically until it's time for callbacks. There's still stuff left for me on the pipe. I will hop back on after callbacks and finish what needs to be done. I did not sleep super well last night. My brain just like would not settle down after learning about the callback. I fell asleep and then I woke up to Aspen's text messages, which is what I told her to asked her to do when she heard. And woke up to those, saw those, and then could not fall back asleep for like an hour. I ended up doing that trick where you actually sleep like upside down. So you put your head at the foot of the bed instead of at the top of the bed. And I think that helped. So I just got out of my appointment. I am heading back home to continue working. Callbacks are starting at 6:30. We were told we're gonna be in pairs or groups and there might be time in between stuff, but we were sent the sides. Callbacks are over. Aspen and I both were kept through the very, very end, which at that point there were 7 of us. But they had Aspen read for Hermia at the end, and I think it went really, really well. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I did. I feel like I feel confident in what I was able to show, and I'm really proud that I was kept until the end for my first Shakespeare audition. So That is very much something to be proud of. I'm not feeling super anxious about it right now, but that also could just be because I'm very, very tired. Emails just came out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm Hermia. Out of all of the things that I expected to happen, that was not it. That is not it. I'm very thrilled and so excited, but I fully thought I was out of the running. This is insane. This is insane. Midsummer update, but it's not about me. I just got a text from Aspen telling me that she was just offered to understudy Helena, which is awesome. She is now playing Tom's now and understudying Helena. It's been a few weeks, but it is the day of our first rehearsal, which is so exciting. I know we are doing a read through. I have been working on memorizing my lines. I've got my first 3 pages down pretty much. We are officially less than a month away from when we need to be off book. That's August 4th is our off book date. So I really need to kick it into high gear. Very excited. I'm a little nervous, as I always am, but I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm working right now. I work 9 to 5 and then rehearsal starts at 6:30. There's the bowl. That's where we'll be performing. I'm walking to meet Aspen at Pliable. Wrong section. We have our Pliables. We're at Pliables. What did you get?
I got mucho mango.
Mucho mango. I got my Nataya, like I always get. Yes. I love it so much.
And we're gonna eat these and hopefully eat them before rehearsal, but if not, we're taking
We have like half an hour, so we'll be good.
Fine.
Here we go. Yay! I did not take any videos at rehearsal because I was either on my feet or was filling out our little paperwork, but we had a good rehearsal.
Yes.
Yay, so good. And now I won't be here on Wednesday. I'm not called on Wednesday anyway, but I'm on set. I don't think any of the lovers are called on Wednesday, actually. I think it's the fairies and the mechanicals. But then I'm back on Thursday, so I will see you on Thursday. It just turned to afternoon, so good afternoon. I am working right now until 5, but we just got an update for rehearsal tonight. Originally we were doing Act 2 Scene 2, and now we are doing Act 2 Scene 2 and Act 1 Scene 1, which is fantastic. I am tired after 2 days on set, but I'm looking forward to rehearsal. Finished work. I'm actually picking up Maddie, my friend Maddie, who is also the assistant director, because she is having car trouble, and so I just left the house after I finished work and I'm over here picking her up. So Titania's bed is going to be on the stage. Okay.
Like maybe you see him in your sight line. You're kind of doing this for the audience, you know. I want you to do hey, we'll talk about this later film.
A fantastic rehearsal. I got home a little bit later than normal because I drove Maddie home, and it was fantastic. It was such a great time, and I am proud of my memorization so far. I still have to keep up on it. I cannot let it slip me by, and because I've only got down, almost got down Scene 1 that I'm in. Granted, I do think that is one of the longest ones I'm in, but I do still have plenty of other things to memorize. Well, it is Midsummer rehearsal day yet again. It is currently 5:45-ish in the morning, and I'm awake because my call time for being on set is 7:30. So hopefully that means I'll have no trouble making it to rehearsal, but the directing team and stage management team does know that there's a possibility that I may be on set. I will have everything with me for rehearsal, so if I have to run straight there, I can. I am off of set. I just made it to rehearsal. It is 6:55. Now I'm fighting off an anxiety attack because I was hotter than I realized, and the one thing with being on medication like I am now is it sneaks up on me much faster, so I have less time to get ahead of it. So, Ava, who is understudy for Hermia, is taking the blocking right now while I fix myself, which I'm almost good to go back in, but I hate when this happens. But I've been lying on the floor for 15 minutes because it's cold and that's what helps my body regulate. Plus my natural supplement, which that's what I usually take, but it takes about half an hour to work. And so I have to, since I can't get ahead of it, I have to just wait. Rehearsal is done. It was a great rehearsal, minus my anxiety attack in the middle of it, but well, that didn't work. That I did not expect to happen, but it's okay. We survived. Now I'm going home and I cannot wait to shower. I feel so gross. Not from rehearsal, from set, because I was sweaty and gross and disgusting. Good morning, good morning. It is big rehearsal day. This is when we are going over the lovers' quarrel. I had my last day on set yesterday and it was very great. I am very sore. I did not realize how many muscles I was using to do what I was doing. Now I will probably be more sore after rehearsal tonight. My hair is a wreck because I have to have my windows open because my AC doesn't want to cooperate. But I'm on my way to rehearsal and it's the big lovers' quarrel. Ah! I'm so excited. Aspen is in tech week for Tuck Everlasting right now, but they have Wednesday off, so she's able to be here with us tonight. I'm trying on some costumes. Rehearsal tonight was awesome. So much fun. It was not stunt day, but it was like the big lovers scene. So we were learning what we will be doing, but we were not doing it anywhere close to full out because that will be stunt day. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. Cannot wait. Our Demetrius and Lysander are already like improving stuff off of each other. Like it was so good. I have the first scene and the last scene memorized. Last scene is easy. I only have 2 lines. So I just got our email. We are blocking the last scene today, which is so exciting. Blocking the entire show in the first 2 weeks of rehearsal is amazing. And I'm actually not called until 8 p.m. tonight, which is fantastic. Rehearsal usually starts at 6:30, but I finish work at 5. So that is really, really nice that I have a lot that I need to do today, specifically social media wise. So that gives me some time to edit and get things figured out. So I'm very, very appreciative of that. I finished with work a little bit late, but now I am jumping into editing. It is 5:44. I have to leave for rehearsal at like 7:45 to make it there by 8. I'm triple checking the email now because I know it said I'm not called until 8, but I need to triple check. I have so many videos that I need to edit, so I'm really hoping I can make a good dent. Rehearsal went very, very well. I am eating before I go to bed. And we found out next week, Monday, they're working on a lot of the fairy stuff, so I don't know if I'll be called. Wednesday is our stunt and intimacy day for the lovers. Very, very exciting. It's the day I am most nervous about, not for stunts, but for intimacy, because that's all very new to me. But I know I'm in very safe hands. Not only Jamie Lynn and Maddie take intimacy very seriously, but also JD, who plays Lysander, went to college for theater and is very well versed in all of that. Rehearsal day once again. I am called to rehearsal tonight, and Aspen is going to be there as well since Helena is also called. But I think Amanda's actually out tonight if the schedule was correct. So Aspen might actually be stepping in for rehearsal. We'll see. Anyway, I am working away, but I have an audition that is due on Wednesday. I got it yesterday, but I would like to film it today. Aspen is going to come over close to 5, so she can help me film it before we both head to rehearsal. Trying to like do all of that stuff while also working. Also trying to edit a few more videos for social stuff that I have. I decided to bake something because I'm insane. And so I just put that in the oven. Got the audition done. Aspen is following me in her car. We're heading to rehearsal. I grabbed my good camera. I would like to try to take some photos with the good camera, but I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's charged. It is the day that I have been nervous for this whole time. It is intimacy day. to be specific, stunt and intimacy day. Just as a little backstory, for those who may not know, I identify as asexual and aromantic. That means I don't have a romantic bone in my body. So things like intimacy don't come easy to me, even if it's in an acting sense, because I don't have the same instincts as a lot of people who are not ace or aromantic do. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I want to get better at it. I want to not be afraid of this simple thing. I know I'm in great hands. I know I absolutely trust my scene partner. I trust the directors, all of that. I made some cookies because why not? I had one audition that I needed to shoot today, and then I submitted for something last night, and now I have 3. My echocardiogram also was originally supposed to be tomorrow. That needed to be rescheduled. Now it's today at 4. I'm excited, but I'm stressed and I'm nervous. I had nothing to worry about. As I knew I was in good hands, and I am in good hands. All of our stunts went so well. I was really, really hoping we would be able to do them in the way that they were imagining, and we are. Hello. It is rehearsal day. However, I'm obviously not at rehearsal. I am actually at the mall. I just finished a taste test, and I am planning to go see the new Superman movie at 1:30, so I have a little bit of time to kill, so I'm heading into Barnes & Noble. This is our field trip. We're going back. We're going outside.
I love that the
to the bowl.
is right there.
They're doing the sewage right now. It smells so bad.
It's worse than the aquarium.
Oh my god.
I feel bad that I'm walking around with my nose plugged, but I have such
My eyes are watering. Oh my god.
a strong sense of smell that I might.
I am actually not called to rehearsal today, which is why you probably notice I am here late. I am here because I am gonna get some photos for Mousetrap's first rehearsal, and then I'm going over to Pliables and getting myself a pliable to eat. Because I have to go grocery shopping, and the last thing I want is to go grocery shopping while I'm hungry. Good morning. It is Midsummer Day, but this day is special because today is our photo shoot day. I'm so excited. The only people called for our call time is 5:30, and then rehearsal starts at 6:30 like normal, and we're running acts 1 through 3. But it is the Lovers and Puck that are called for photo call. So my first time ever being included with photo call. Aspen came over to my house to help curl my hair, and then we did not have a chance to, so we're heading to the theater a little bit early to hopefully have time to do it there. Here's our costumes. Aspen did my hair. Rehearsal went super well, so did the photos. But I just had to say, Jamie Lynn gave me a very, very sweet compliment today. I'm not gonna remember her exact words, but I wanted to say it so that I don't forget it when I watch this back. But she had said, she was like, I just want to give a shout out to JP. She was like, she performs Shakespeare's words in a way that I can't remember if she said that I've never heard them before, or like just was talking about how like every line, she was like, I know exactly what you're saying. I know I can follow the emotion. I can follow the story. And it was just very, very kind and meant the world, especially because this is still very, very new for me. And I never thought I would ever do Shakespeare. I didn't think I would be good at it. Well, I actually came home and filmed an audition that I had, which I'm very grateful to have, but I was like, you know what? I have a full face of makeup on and my hair looks like it held some of its curl. Let's film it now so I don't have to worry about filming it tomorrow. Last rehearsal of the week. I'm actually not called until 7. I'm making cake pops today for the very first time. I've got all of my dough chilling in the fridge. I am hoping I can start dipping some of them, at least the one that's been in there the longest, but I also don't want to rush it.
Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe and show thy lips.
I completely forgot to vlog. So sorry. But first rehearsal of the week. Finished. We did another like stumble through, which went really well, and now I'm heading back home where I actually have a friend staying with me for the next 2 nights because she is filming in Atlanta. Sorry, I have not done a good job of vlogging this week. It is designer run day, which is very exciting. I actually just got out of eating an early dinner with my friend Vic. We actually did a show together years and years and years ago. We did Xanadu Jr. together. They were Calliope and I was Melpomene. Now I'm heading to rehearsal early because I am meeting up with our artistic director Anderson to do some social clips for her. I'm actually not technically called to rehearsal until 7, so I'm gonna hide out in an area and do some editing. Rehearsal tonight went very well. I did not have to call for line at all, but I did flub one of my lines, but I was able to still make it make sense. Tomorrow we're supposed to be outside, which is exciting, but also hot. Last rehearsal of the week. I have still not gotten my screen protector fixed. I just went and saw the new Superman, which I really loved. And I'm doing some grocery shopping. We are doing choreography, which is very exciting. We have a little dance at the end, but I'm getting there about 15 minutes early because I'm doing some social media stuff for Mousetrap. I did not explain this at all yesterday. So, what you're about to see, before we did choreography yesterday, we did something called a city hunt. It was for fun, but we got split up into our groups. So it was Mechanicals, Athenians, Fairies, and the Lovers. And, it was like a scavenger hunt right around like that area. And we, got points for the different things that we would do. Still don't know at this point who won, but I think did really well no matter what. We had a ton of fun with it. So please enjoy the videos in no context that we took for these challenges. What would your dating profile say?
2 personalities, so conversations would never get boring. 6'4", by the way.
It's complicated, but DMs are open.
Gone but not forgotten.
I'm interested in someone who has a lot of personality and a lot of stature in the world because, it's they just keep I would die for you.
Breaking news! With 15 minutes left in the challenge, we are running ahead with collecting as many points as possible. Let's bring it to the weather.
Thank you, Jackson. The weather is unbelievably weather right now. We're not saying anything too strictly about it because we don't want to jinx it. We're hoping that we have the same weather in 2 weeks. And what is happening behind us?
Hey, guys, no. We are not going there.
Then we can get it down here. But you gotta go back over there.
Our city hunt was ants in our pants because we're on fire. Happy Monday. I am not at rehearsal tonight. I'm actually taking the night off because it has been an insane weekend. I started dealing with what I think was a POTS flare-up kind of on Thursday and was feeling it on Friday, and then unfortunately my Nana passed over the weekend, and that was we knew it was coming but not as quick as it was. It's like the weight of everything and not really having a solid amount of time to process. I let our directors know last night. I was like, hey, I'm still kind of planning to be there, but I'm gonna let you guys know in the morning because I had been in communication with them. Even though it's just a run through, I was like, I feel like I would give an awful performance tonight and I don't think that's fair. So Ava is on tonight for rehearsal. So because she's understudying Hermia, so I know she's gonna kill it. I let her know last night because Jamie Lynn was like, hey, so I forbid you from coming to rehearsal. Nope, you need to take time. I'm telling you, you have to do that. Maddie came back and said, I second that. And I said, well, I will not disobey a direct order. And Aspen's getting some footage of her for me tonight because I would like to do an understudy appreciation reel. Grabbing food before rehearsal. We are on the theater today, on the stage today. On the theater? We are performing on the theater, actually. On top of the theater. I am excited to be back at rehearsal. I'm also a little nervous. Rehearsal went well. I did not think I was gonna give a good run because we started rehearsal and I just felt exhausted, which I wasn't totally expecting because I was feeling fine emotionally, heading to rehearsal, and I don't know, I was nervous about, just felt like I wasn't going to give a good performance. I even told Maddie and Jamie Lynn, I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm not like I don't think I'm gonna be all here. It actually went better than I thought it would. I'm so glad. Jamie Lynn even said, she was like, you told me that you weren't gonna be all here today and you lied to me, because that was great. But anyway, so I'm hoping that'll be the last rehearsal day that I kind of feel not totally there. I'm watching my heart rate. They're suspecting POTS for me, which is post-orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, something like that. Basically my heart rate is all over the place. It jumps up when it shouldn't. And today has been not a good day for it. It has been all over the place. Right after the fight scene, it was up to 197, apparently, according to my app thing. So not ideal. And I definitely could feel that something wasn't totally right. I'm hoping today was just a weird off day. Hello. Last rehearsal of the week and last rehearsal before tech, which is insane. We are out at the bowl tonight, running more entrances and exits, running some scenes in front of the stage because they still have the thing down on the stage. I went to a taste test this morning, then ran to the store, rolled Aspen's coins for her that she gave to me, worked on some cake pops. I made the dough earlier this week, but I just had it saran wrapped and put in the fridge. And so those are done. And now I have an audition that I need to shoot. Maybe I can play my video game for like 45 minutes. Running entrances and exits. First day of tech week. It is pouring right now. Originally 39th Street Station, which is where our like home base is, was gonna be open at 5:30, but we just found out that there is a renter in the space, so now we can't be in there until 6. It's mic time. Oh, okay, well then I guess screw me then, that's fine. That's all right. We'll survive. Yay, thank you. Thank you. First day of tech complete. We did have a bit of a delay from the rain, but it ended up working out really well. Everything worked great. Craziest thing is that the humidity, for the very first time, my hair totally curled completely on its own. Second day of actor tech. Our first run in costume with mics, with makeup, like all hair, everything. That's why this is currently happening. Jamie Lynn started out tech week in a really, really awesome way. And Tom actually did something very similar for Crucible, where she wrote something for each cast member and crew member and like read it out loud to everyone to like highlight, them and like what, and it was really, really sweet. I asked her, I was like, can you send me what you wrote? Because like anytime I'm doubting myself, I want to go back and read that. Something I didn't say last night was Tom told us, he was like, hey, I meant to tell you guys too. He goes, I got a message from someone who was telling me that there was something wrong with the ticket link for Saturday. So again, our tickets are free. You do not need a ticket. It's just we're asking people to register so that we can kind of get an idea. And so he was like, I sat there and I was like, what do they mean, like a problem? And so I guess when they set up the ticketing link, a certain maximum amount, the actual theater can hold way more than that, but they set it at a number. They were like, we're never gonna reach this number, so like this is what we'll set it at. But the reason the ticket link wasn't working is because it was sold out. So it hit that number that they hit it at, which was 300 for Saturday night. 300 people have registered for a free ticket for Saturday night. And the amount of people who don't are, sitting there and they're like, okay, well, we don't need to register for a ticket. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to show up. That doesn't count any of those people. I think we're going to have a much larger crowd than we ever thought we would. I am on my way. Makeup is done except for lips because I ordered food. Aspen's doing my hair because she's the best. She saves me. Final dress rehearsal day, and hopefully the day we actually get to run the full show on the stage. That did not happen last night because there was rain and we ran it inside 39th Street Station. So we did get a run of the show in, which was good because all of us pretty much agreed that we were really glad we did a run because we hadn't run it in about a week. And it was a little bit rusty online. So we were all very glad that we got to do that. But hopefully today we can run it on the stage with no issue. I'm out thrifting right now to find items for my food and wine outfit that I need for next week, because today is the only day that I could thrift, and I'm trying to find items for my Fireside Girl costume for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but I have a little bit more time for that. Not much though. I think we're getting to run out in the bowl because everything's looking good. We're all getting ready. Aspen's about to curl my hair because she's the best. She's the best. And I still don't know how to do it. We're here. We're the last ones to arrive because we just did fight call, but it's fine.
Not for thy kingdom. Fair sir. Attend.
Good morning, good morning. It is opening night. Very, very excited for that. I'm starting work at 8 because, not because of the show. Today, we get the chance to speak to some high school students who are actually also putting on a Midsummer Night's Dream, and their auditions are next week. And so some of the cast is going to chat with them about our scenes and show them some of our scenes and all that jazz. So. Okay, we had a rain delay, but we're not totally delaying. It was going to be 8:30. Now it's not 8:30. It's like 8:20 and we're going down. So we're crossing fingers that it's going to leave us be because it said it was raining and then it wasn't raining. And so we just said, you know what? We're just going to start.
Love takes the meaning in love's conference. Then by your side no bedroom me deny. For lying so of Hermia, I do not lie.
'Tis enough. Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied, with gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy life never altered till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen, that sweet prayer say I.
We are back in right before Act 2. We're about to go out for Act 2. Ryan, would you like to be in the vlog? Yeah! We're about to go back out. It's going to be a great time. We've got a pretty good audience today.
And are you wrong, so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? Thou painted maypole, speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes! I pray you, if you want me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me! I was never proud! I have no gift at all in shrewishness! I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her. Lower! Hark! No!
She shall not harm thee, Hannah!
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her place.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce. Little. Again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come at her.
It is Saturday, show day. Braden is here.
Hello.
He's staying over at my house because it's easier. Right now, forecast is looking good for this evening. It's like a little drizzly and stuff right now. That's fine. It can rain right now all it wants. I heard we have almost 400 tickets, quote unquote, sold. Again, they're free, but almost 400 people registered to come see the show tonight, which is insane. My friend Kendall is coming today, which is very exciting. This is also the show that we are recording, which just reminds me, I have to plug in those cameras right now. So many things happening at one time, per usual. Finished work today. I was able to get my shirt out of the washer and dryer, so I am wearing my Midsummer shirt today. Maddie designed them. They are incredible. I just stopped by CVS to pick up the photos that I ordered. I ordered 2 8x10 photos for the director gifts that we're doing because we're getting 2 frames with photos in them that everyone's gonna sign around them. I'm actually heading to Walmart right now to pick up said frames. We're not doing all that until tomorrow, but I figured it was better for me to pick it up today, especially because I am actually also picking up a cookie cake to share with the cast today because it is a very, very special day. It is my 8 years being free of Lyme disease. Weather is looking pretty good for this evening. It's looking like it might shower a little bit, somewhere between like 6 and 7. We have 446 people signed up for tonight. Frames have just been picked up, heading to my final destination, which is Great America Cookies. Apparently, I was just told if we have one more person sign up for a ticket, one more person, we will have hit 1,000 for the whole run, which is 3 shows.
Well, I needed them yesterday and I brought
Show is done. I feel it went really well. We had a really great sized audience. Our final like ticket count for the night was 475. I don't know if we actually had that many people there, but no matter what, it went up from about 376 this morning to 475, which is crazy. Can't believe we have one more. Absolutely wild. But performing does not stop because I jumped straight into rehearsals for Ghosted. So amazing. And those will just be 1 day a week on Saturdays. So I will have my Wednesdays and Thursdays full days off, but there's a lot of travel coming up. I have not vlogged today nearly at all, and it is because it's been hectic and crazy. So it is closing night. I finished miraculously writing all of the closing night cards that I was doing. Aspen and I are now heading to Publix because I need to go get the rest of the director gifts. We do also have someone coming to record tonight, one of Amanda. She plays Helena. It's one of her friends who is a camera operator. I'm a little stressed because I'm running behind. I would have been fine, except there is a train all the way across where I normally go, so I had to go all the way down and turn around at a different point. We just finished with Act 1 of the final show.
Goodbye, Act 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun.
There's Amanda.
Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu to Act 1. Adieu. How we feeling? Good?
I'm hyped.
It's gonna be a good time. Woohoo! And that's it. That is it. Midsummer is over, which is crazy to say. What an amazing, oh my gosh, I turned the sync on. Have never gotten to play a character like this before, a love interest character. Wow, like such a learning experience and so much fun. I will now like not be afraid to audition for Shakespeare in the future because I definitely really, really enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will have a full recording of the show available for as part of fundraising. So be on the lookout for that. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be done. So you can check out. If you're interested, let me know, leave a comment. I can direct you where to find it. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.